It was just a regular, mundane day like usual, where I spent the day back at my place, sitting at my computer after having ate my takeout. But that day, I was looking around on the internet when I stumbled across something quite interesting. Today's manhwa dub and narration is from The Vault of Horror, a collection of nightmares. It's a horror anthology that contains a myriad of different stories. Today's story is How to See Ghosts. Art by Sung-Chan Lee. If you enjoy the manhwa at any point in time, please do not hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out a lot. Anyways, without further ado, let's get right into this tale. This story is based on a story that circulated online. It was a page about how to see ghosts. I thought it sounded cool, so I wanted to give it a shot. The page title was, "Is Anyone There?" It provided a few different details about the things that I'll need, such as salt, a black cloth, a knife, or anything sharp, and also how to perform the deed. You had to start at 2 a.m., turn off all the lights, and cover your own eyes with the cloth. So, being the adventurous guy I was, I immediately wrapped that black cloth around my head, pulling it tightly. I left a little bit of salt in my left hand, and the knife in my right hand. I sighed in relief. The preparations were now done. Alright now. It looks like now I have to close the door to an empty room and knock 3 times. Is anyone there? Now, 3 more times. Is anyone there? And finally, 3 more times. I sat there in silence for a good while, but nothing happened. If now is not a good time, I'll wait until you're ready to come out. I leaned over with the knife and salt still within my grasp, pressing my forehead against the door as the tag of my t-shirt brushed against the nape of my neck. I then ever so carefully pressed my hand against the wall, using it to navigate about my room, as I could not see a damn thing with this blindfold. Finally, I arrived near my window and sat down in a crisscrossed position with my back against the wall. The clock continued to tick as sweat dripped down my brow and cheeks. The situation was starting to get the better of me. I was beginning to feel fear. The silence continued until... Did it work? I began to tremble in fear, knowing that I was about to be face to face with some otherworldly being. Thoughts of it being vile and evil plagued my mind. But I knew what I had to do. Now, I just have to take off the blindfold. Damn it! I can't seem to get this thing off! I continued to struggle with it, trying to pull the black cloth off, until I finally succeeded. I pulled off the black cloth, squinted my eyes as they adjusted to the dark room. I was ready to face what was in there with me. What I saw was... Huh? What the? There's nothing in here. I decided to search around my place as the floorboards creaked with each nervous step I made. I opened the door and peeked inside. I looked all around the house, but there was no ghost. Finally, I decided it was time to end this silly game. Clearly it hadn't worked. It was just one of those sick pranks people play on the internet to scare people. I placed my blindfold and knife down and washed my hands thoroughly. I knew it was fake. Still, it felt kind of freaky when I was actually doing it. But I was still relieved that nothing had actually happened as I slowly made my way back to my room. I decided to lay down in my bed and try to get some sleep, but I couldn't seem to manage. My eyes were wide open, staring at the roof above me. Then I realized I had forgotten to shut off my computer. I forgot to shut off my computer. I stood up from my bed, and I made my way over, straightening my stiff back along the way. As I clicked the power button to shut it off, the machine whined and then powered down. Finally, at last I could rest in peace, I thought, as I yawned on the way back to my bed. But then, when I got close to my bed, that was when I noticed it. It didn't say a word. It just stared at me with its black, soulless eyes and its blood-red gown. The fact that it didn't make a single sound chills me to the bone. But to be honest, I'm more scared about what is going to happen next. Hey everyone! Thank you so much for watching. I'd like to give a major and special thanks to my Patreons. I couldn't do it without them. So thank you very much. James Abel and Banger Prophecy. I appreciate you both so much for your kind donation and for supporting the channel. But I'd also like to take this time to thank each and every single one of you who always comment on the video, like the video, and most importantly, watch the video. A storyteller is nothing without someone who is willing to listen. So, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you enjoy this format, don't forget to let me know in the comments below or suggest other stories that you'd like to hear. Thank you very much for listening, and remember, you are important and you matter. Have a good night, everyone. Goodbye.